Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with another reading. I know some of you guys do prefer three to four piles, but today I have 6 because I know someone requested it in the comment section down below. They're like, oh, but I like the 6. So I'll try my best to be dynamic. Sometimes doing 6, sometimes doing 3, sometimes doing 4. And sometimes doing it from this angle, sometimes doing it at a closer angle. I'm trying my best to cater to everyone. Of course I can't make everyone happy, but I will try and switch it up here and there. But as usual, I would just like to take the time to say thank you for everyone who's on this channel. It really does mean the world to me. I want to pour more love into this channel because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I can be really lazy with things and just inconsistent. Like I feel like I don't go into depth as much as I used to, especially on my Instagram. Like sometimes I'll be uploading things with typos and I am so sorry. But I'll try my best to be a bit more detail orientated. But yeah, for those of you who are new here, I have other two channels. So I have Gemini Empress Collective. I only post there whenever I feel guided to post. It's not really like a consistent schedule there. And then I have another channel called Awkward Confidence. Feel free to browse. I did upload 2 visualizers on there recently. I will share them in the community post. So feel free to press like, comment, engage. That's the best way you can support me. And guess what? It's free. It's not coming out of your bank. It's not coming out of anything. It's honestly, it does not take much effort to basically just press like and comment, you know, even if it's just some emojis. So shout out to those who do, because you guys really do mean the world to me, and your love and your support does not go unnoticed. I reply to everyone. Okay, other than that, I have been nominated. I actually don't even know what for. All I know is I've been nominated. So this is the RBE Award. So this is like for artists in London. It's quite a big event. It happens every year. And I've been nominated, I think, for 2 things. One of them is female act. I think another one is video. I can't remember. But if you guys really do want to support me, which I really, really would love the support here, feel free to vote for me in the description down below. It will take you to the link that it needs to take you. So vote for me, RBE Awards. I will probably share it as a community post once again, okay? And for those of you who happen to love flowers, specifically roses, just like myself, this is from my fiance. I feel like flowers is something that I can't explain. It just kind of ties the whole aesthetics of the rooms together. I don't know how to explain it, but for some reason my house does not feel complete unless there are flowers. I don't know what it is. I think that's a girl thing. I don't know if that's a girl thing, but that's a me thing. So I feel like if you're into roses, you're into flowers just like I am, and especially roses, these ones last all up to a year. So these are from Rose Forever. Got the pink one, got the red one. I want to get the white one soon, you know, because it's going to match the whole wedding aesthetic. Because guys, I'm getting married next month, but it's just a courthouse wedding. It's not like a big wedding. The big wedding will come probably next year, but I would love to get white. Okay, but if you love roses just as much as I do, then go over to Rose Forever. Use my code Gemini20 for $20 off. The shipping is free and it's all the way from New York, okay? Yeah, so they last up to a year. So I feel like it's definitely worth the investment. And if you guys are into crystals and they work extremely well for you, then feel free to go over to otterspirit.com and use my code GEMINIEM20 for a discount. I have the green jade, the citrine, the rose quartz. This, however, this is not from Otter Spirit. This is something that my student gave me. It's turquoise, which I think is really cute. So now I be wearing it. It's weird because I feel like people just be knowing that I like crystals, but it doesn't mean every crystal like works for me. I feel like to be honest with you, I don't think every crystal will work for me. However, the citrine, I've definitely seen the difference. Rose quartz, I've definitely seen the difference. And green jade, I've definitely seen the difference, okay? So if you're into crystals, then go over to otterspirit.com. They don't just have bracelets, they also have earrings, they have necklaces, whatever you're interested in. I also do have the black tourmaline, so it does work well for me. So anyways, enough promotion as it is. Let's start the pile selection. So pile 1, we have this is actually lipstick. I don't know if you guys can see. This is actually lipstick. So if you're into that, so you're into makeup, yes, this is the lipstick for pile 1. Then we have pile 2, which is the brush. Then we have pile 3, which is the perfume. Then we have pile 4, which is the Aloe Vera. This is lychee flavored. Again, I hope you guys can see that. Okay, and then we have pile 5, which is the powder. So this is like foundation powder, touch-ups. And then we have the brush, makeup brush for pile 6. So go ahead and pick your piles and I'm going to start. Okay, then if you guys can see that, let me move this up here. Oh. Okay, so pile 1, you guys chose the lipstick. This is like this is the shade I'm wearing now. It's quite dark. Okay. Oh, I don't want the other piles to appear in the frame. It's weird because you're probably thinking, Gemini, you can just cut all of this out. But the thing is, I'm a very lazy editor. I edit enough just to make sure each pile doesn't, you know, properly overlap. But not enough to get rid of these scenes. So sorry about that, guys. Okay. That's a little bit more scattered. ADHD. So, okay, pile 1. Let's see. So who's thinking about you? We have shadow, may what is hidden come to light. We have the ram and the dahlia, determination. We have next week. We have breakup. We have the ace and the knight of swords, which is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So who is thinking about you? Remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is just about the person's energy that shows up the strongest. Okay, there could be more than one person thinking about you. Okay, we do have breakup. Okay, so I do feel like one of these people who's thinking about you guys is someone that you've had a breakup with. Breakup doesn't have to mean romantic. It could also mean platonic. It can also be like a family member. It's just someone who you're not on good terms with, okay? Somebody wants to have a conversation because we do have the Ace of Swords here. So somebody wants to talk things over. And with the Knight of Swords energy, it's giving confrontation. It's giving, let's work this out. It's giving, don't avoid me. Like, let's talk this out. So somebody who wants to mend things with you or just has more things to say. And they're actually really determined to work things out with you. And that's why they're also thinking about you, because they want to fix something that's happened between the both of you. I feel like someone feels like they're not whole with you, because I'm hearing, you still turn me on, you can make me whole again. They may even come to you next week, because we literally do have next week here, okay? But I am getting with the shadow here. This could have been someone who acted out of their hurt, their insecurity, or their envy, jealousy. Is someone who acted out in a place of insecurity, a place of like shadow, like their shadow side, because we do have shadow here. Well, may what is hidden come to light. Perhaps this person has secret envy, secret feelings, or resentment, or they just kept secrets in general. And maybe you discovered what these are, or you just felt uncomfortable around them, so you cut them off. All I'm getting is this person wants to repair, and they're very determined, so they're not going to say no for an answer. If you try and say no, like, we're not on talking terms, this person doesn't want to hear it. So they're coming back sooner than you think, even as early as next week. But this is someone who has a lot to say. I mean, you guys did choose the lipstick, so, you know, mouth communication, a lot of air energy. This is someone who wants to mend things, but they're like not going to take no for an answer. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. For some of you, there could be an Aries as well, because of the ram is making me think of an Aries, or just somebody who's very confrontational. This is someone who, like, they will not accept no. They're not going to be like, okay, you know, it is what it is. No, they're not going to respect your choice. They're like, break up where? Break up who? No, we're solving it. This person actually thinks about you a lot. You stay on this person's mind. Like, it's not a day that goes by where they're not thinking about you. This person could be a little bit obsessed. maybe not even obsessed, but just like their mind is ruminating over the same thing. They just can't stop thinking about it. Like, it's like, I really need to get through to pile 1. But something about you guys holding your boundaries up, and you're like, I'm sorry, but I gave it chance after chance. I'm done. I'm out of it. I don't want to hear it. I feel like this person wants to fight more for you than you want to fight more for them. So again, this could be romantic, this could be platonic, this could be any sort of connection, but I'm getting is somebody who you've had a falling out with, who wants to mend things, and they're very determined to mend them. They're now realizing where they could have gone wrong, or they're trying to reflect on their behavior, and they've come from a place of hurt or a place of insecurity. It's not like they feel justified in how things went down. They feel like, okay, I can see where I've gone wrong here. But this person's thinking a lot about you, and probably replaying the conversations you've had. So it's giving that. I heard Marcus, I heard Julia. That's very random. I heard focus as well. Like, maybe this person felt like you weren't focused on them, so they acted out. Or maybe you said to them that they need to focus on you, and maybe they weren't hearing you out. There's something about that. I don't know why I'm hearing that. But there's something about this person's insecurity coming out. Because I'm hearing seeking approval. Why did I hear inner inhibition? This person holds back a lot. Now I'm hearing I want to get drunk in the back of the club with you. Why am I hearing song lyrics that are so random? I'm getting like, this is someone who, they repressed a lot when it came to you, or a lot of their feelings. It could have a plethora of feelings, but they weren't allowed to express it. So because of that, they would act out in ways that kind of may have been toxic, or just may have made you uncomfortable. It's weird because I'm getting a vibe that this person wanted your attention, but didn't want to look like they wanted your attention. So they just act in a weird way. This is very strange. This person felt forgotten by you at times, or that you didn't really put much focus on them. So they may have acted out, because I'm hearing, did you forget that I was even alive? That's what I'm hearing. I heard outshine. For some of you, it could be a friend that felt outshined by you. Okay. I heard Jessica and I heard waves. Very random, okay? That could mean something to you guys, but I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, the starting tiers are £2.99, okay? Pile 2. You guys chose the brush. So, who's thinking about you? We have signs. May you see the synchronicities. We have the hare and the oak, which is new opportunities. Don't know if you guys can see that clearly. We have Virgo. So one of these people could be a Virgo. We have July. And then we have the 5 of Wands, which is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we have the Hanged Man, which is Pisces, that's water sign energy. And then we have Strength card, which is Leo, fire energy, okay? So who's thinking about you? I'm getting a lot of people are. It's not just one person, because we have July, we have Virgo. So one of these people could be a Leo, they could be a Cancer, they could be born in July. And then I'm getting Virgo, so they could be born in August or September. But I'm also getting Pisces here, okay? So you have a plethora of people thinking about you. Okay. For one of these people, you're going to have a feeling who you know who it could be, because you may be getting signs and synchronicities. And sometimes when you're obsessively thinking about someone, like if someone's obsessively thinking about you, you could pick up on that energy. And when you pick up on that energy, you start to see like signs of them, you know, especially when you're not even trying to think about them. All of a sudden they're popping up in your head. All of a sudden you're seeing things that remind you of them, even if you're not directly trying to do that. Okay, so you could be seeing signs about this person, and that's why you're like, oh, okay, I have a feeling who I know that this would be. But I'm not getting it's just one person. I'm getting someone else is thinking about you too. Someone's feeling conflicted in regards to you, because we have the Hanged Man, the 5 of Wands, and the Strength, which is it denotes an energy of stuckness. Like, I don't know what to do. Like someone thinking about something, like, I don't know what to do about that. Let me hold back. I don't know how to feel about that. But you guys did choose a brush. So the brush is all about making things a lot more neater, straightening things out, you know, getting rid of the mess, polishing things, getting to the root of things. So I'm getting it, or this could be someone who has really long hair, or they're always doing their hair, always brushing their hair, or whatever. Maybe they could have very long hair, okay? But it's someone who likes things neat, okay? Especially with this Virgo energy, like someone who likes things to be crystal clear, okay? They could be like, I'm not diagnosing anyone, I'm not saying that they have OCD, but they could come across that way, where they're like, they like things a certain way. A little bit like, it has to be like this, so it can make sense like this, you know? But someone's feeling really, really stuck in regards to you. And for some of you, this is someone who can be a little bit judgmental, but they're trying their best to be open-minded and see things from your point of view. Because we do have new opportunities. I will clarify this though, because I don't know why we have new opportunities. Can you clarify new opportunities? We have the Wheel of Fortune and the World. This is both Sagittarius energy. That's clarifying new opportunities. So there could be somebody who's like giving Sagittarius energy. They want to take a chance with you, but they see you as a risk. They want to offer you a new opportunity, or they want to give you an opportunity of some sort, but it's like, there's something about it being a risk when it comes to you. And this could be because this person could be very judgmental, and you're like, they don't know how to judge you. I feel like this person who likes things crystal clear, sorts them into boxes, likes knowing things in its exact way. So maybe they categorize people that way. And with you, you're hard to categorize. You're just like, I don't know what to make of Perfume. They're like this, they're like this. I don't know. For others of you, I'm also getting a vibe that one of these people feel like you dislike them, but they don't know if it's really that, or if it's just their insecurities. They're like, there's something about Perfume that I did the other day. They're like overplaying a conversation or something you said, or analyzing your mannerisms, and they're thinking, does Perfume dislike me? Does Perfume like me? Does Perfume like... There's someone's ruminating, thinking about something you said and did, and they're trying to figure out, like, you know, if you guys are shady, this person's trying to think, did Perfume shade me? Or there's someone who's just going over something you've said, and they don't know how to feel about it. But for others of you, this is more like an opportunity. They want to offer you something, but they don't know if you're an ideal person, because it could be a bit of a risk, because you seem a bit outgoing, new. Can we clarify this new opportunity with the Wheel of Fortune, the World card, further, please? Make this clear, Spirit. Okay, so yeah, I feel like with the Nine of Swords and the 4, ooh, so it could be a risk in a different way. Maybe I'm getting, for some of these people, they may like you. Someone who's thinking about you may really like you, but they don't know if you will like them back. They are fearing rejection, because the 4 of Cups is like, I'm not emotionally involved. I'm not emotionally invested. And in the 9 of Swords, it's like someone worrying about that. You know, someone wants to act on their feelings with this Chariot, but they don't know if you're going to be open to them. Okay, can we clarify this Chariot and the 4 of Cups, 9 of Wands? Oh, yeah, someone wants to take a risk. Somebody may want to ask you out, but they feel like if they don't do it, someone else will, and they don't want to lose you. So this could be a crush, but this person be finding out information, but they about you, but it's like they feel like you're going to reject them. So that's one person's thinking about you. It's more like a romantic option. And then another person's thinking about like something you said, like analyzing it, you know, or that could be the romantic option as well. Like they're trying to analyze, like, do they like me back? Were they hinting at that point? It's like one or both people is like analyzing something you said or something you did. And another person is also thinking like, oh, you're a big risk when it comes to something. Are you worth the risk? Is it something that if I take it, I'm not going to regret it? Someone's trying to be open-minded and see how things go, but someone's also holding back. Someone just likes to know clarity and likes to know things in absolutes. And with you, like, there's no guarantee of that. So it makes them feel a little uncomfortable. So you could be getting signs of them, okay? One of these people could be born in July. For some of you, it could be someone who wants to apologize as well, because maybe they're having internal conflict and they're realizing, I need to do the right thing. So they may want to come back and apologize, but they don't know if you'll be open to it. They feel like you will rip them a new a-hole or like turn them down or whatever. Someone just wants to set the record straight. Okay. Someone also just wants to know whether you dislike them as well. That's like a separate energy. Like they're analyzing something you said and did. I'm getting a lot of people are thinking about you because they find your energy a bit mysterious and confusing. So they are trying to think like, is there a chance for this? Is there like, should I try this? Should I? They're trying to analyze everything you do. So for them to come to that conclusion. So it's not going to be crystal clear, but that's just what's coming through. Okay. I heard what is required. So maybe someone feels like, do they meet the requirements to even come towards you? Okay, very random. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, the starting tier is at £2.99, okay? Pile 3, you guys chose the perfume. I love this perfume. This is Rose. Oh my god, I love it. I'm obsessed. Okay, every time I see it, I'm gonna spray it. Okay, so let's see who's thinking about you. We have heartfelt. May your heart guide you. Okay, we have the beaver and the birch, which is home. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then we have I hate you. Oh my god, and I got bored. And then we have you are a star. And then we have the 3 of Wands, which is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we have the lovers. I should cover that. But yeah, the lovers, Gemini energy, air energy. So you guys did choose the perfume. So it's clearly someone who's made some sort of an impact on you, or vice versa. You've made an impact on them. But it's someone, I think it's mutual though. I feel like it's someone that heavily like has made an impact on you and vice versa. But again, it's not just one person. For part 2, it wasn't one person either. I think for part 1 it seemed very concrete, but this is giving multiple people. But it's not bad, except the I hate you card. Okay, because I'm getting the good person who's thinking about you is like a soulmate. There could be a Gemini, but it's like a soulmate. Someone who you resonate with, someone who you get along with, someone who's balanced, someone who's secure, someone who's grounded, they're on the right path. You guys are meeting because you guys are on the right path together. It's giving like solidified, okay? This person's also thinking about how safe you make them feel, because we do have home. Okay, this could be someone you live with that's thinking about you or wants to live with you. We do have heartfelt, may your heart guide you. So someone romantic, okay, is thinking about you. This is Rose, so it's like, it's giving love. Someone who wants to be with you for a long time. Someone who makes you feel safe and vice versa. Or even if it's not romantic, it's like giving like a friendship vibe where they feel like you guys get each other, okay? Somebody definitely wants to move forward with you. So even if you're in a talking stage, this is the next step. They want a relationship, they want to solidify things. It's someone who wants to take something to the next level. It's giving romance, it's giving connection, and they're sure of it, which is good, okay? Because we literally have you are a star, okay? So this is them feeling like you are everything and more that they wanted in a person, and you are the ideal, okay? You stand out. So they're just thinking about how unique you are, how amazing you are, how just mwah, chef's kiss, you are the star, okay? Someone likes how you stand out and how you're just yourself, okay? I want to clarify that a little bit more. Can you clarify you are a star? Because this is what they're thinking about. They're just thinking about how amazing you are. Can you clarify you are a star? Yeah, they feel like you stand out. You guys could be popular. Some people watching me could have a platform, so you're definitely popular, but you stand out. This is the type of person that's thinking about how attractive you are and how irresistible you are, and they see other people flirt with you. They see how other people take a liking to you, and it reminds them like, damn, I bagged that, or it makes them feel like I have to bag that, like I have to be that, but I don't want anyone else to get them because everyone likes them. There's something very unique and amazing about who you are. It's like they don't want to share that, so they want to make their move, or they want to take it to the next level, okay? But we do have a separate energy here, and we have I hate you. We have I got bored. So let's unpack that. This is separate energy. Can we clarify I hate you? Who is this person? Oh, a feminine energy. This is like a Queen of Cups. It's giving someone who's like, okay, if you're a woman watching this, not everyone who watches me is a woman, but a large percentage of people watching me are women, right? If you're a woman specifically, so sorry men, But if you're a woman specifically, there's another woman that may be thinking about you because they hate you, okay? In the back, we do have I got bored. So I will clarify with the I got bored. To be fair, I hate you came up. I got bored just happens to be the one behind it. But I don't know if it has any meaning to this, but let's see. Let me clarify I got bored. We have the Four of Wands. This makes me think of stability. I got bored. So this is somebody who they could be feeling bored in their life. They have so much stability, but not in a way where like, oh, I'm so grateful, I'm so content. It's like stability in a way where they're just like, my life is boring and yours is thriving. So this is giving jealousy. I hate you is a little bit dramatic, but they may be reminded of their life when they look at yours, especially if you're coming up as you're a star and everything to other people. Can we clarify I hate you and the Queen of Cups? This is someone who's a feminine energy. And I'm not just saying that because of the Queen. I'm not just saying that because of the Queen. Yeah, I was thinking Pisces vibes, and we literally have the Moon card. I think that when I was shuffling, I don't know if you guys caught that, the Justice card wanted to come up, but I didn't take it fully because I'm like, it didn't feel like it didn't feel like it fell out enough for me to want to take it. And the reason why I'm interpreting it in a way where it's like, it's almost like this person wants to be fair, like the Justice, they want to not have to be feeling these feelings towards you, but it's like their jealousy, envy takes over, okay? This person could be a Cancer or a Pisces, strong on the Pisces. This is someone who watches you. And I have the Six of Pentacles and I heard tit for tat. So this is someone who watches you. They try and one-up you. They could be in one-sided competition with you. And I know that's not the traditional meaning of the Six of Pentacles, but I'm just going off on intuition. This is somebody who they're always trying to compare themselves to. They stalk you. They want to know what's going on in your life. They want to see everything. But at the same time, they don't want to acknowledge that they're seeing everything. It's kind of people who watch everything you do but don't engage, or they watch everything you do but don't press like, but they're obsessed. It's giving that. But this person, if you're taken or in a talking stage, or there's a crush and you guys are going to get together, or you guys are in a relationship, or you're married or whatever, this person's looking at their life and they're like, I'm not married, I'm not in a relationship, I'm single, I'm this, and think like they're always trying to one up. So say for example, you go to university, you get a degree, they're like, well, I'm going to get 2 degrees. Or if you're like, okay, well, I'm going to go and get my own place, they're like, well, I'm going to save up money and buy a place. Or if you're like, okay, I'm going to enter a relationship with this person, and they're like, well, so am I now, I'm going to make them be with me, whatever. It's like they always make a competition. I'm going to go get a car, I'm going to go get a better car. It's like, this is one-sided competition and you're not even paying any mind. So this person's thinking about you because they're thinking about your life and comparing it to theirs, you know? Tell me more about this energy. And it's sad because you have such happy energy from someone else. Like, a lot of people are thinking about you in a way where like, oh my God, like this person's a star, they're amazing. And specifically some romantic, it could be your partner. They're thinking about how amazing you are, how safe you make them feel, or a friend who's like, oh my God, I really love you, pile 3. And then there's this other energy that's just comparing. Can we clarify this Queen of Cups energy and why they're thinking about pile 3? Okay, this was falling out. I did see the Nine of Cups. This person feels very conflicted. Can we clarify this Two of Swords? They feel burdened because a part of them wants to speak to you about like how they're feeling, and because they're not satisfied in their life. They're realizing that any problems that they have with you are self-inflicted. This is someone who's crying over spoiled milk. It's like, why are you sad? You're making yourself sad. You're the one comparing. You're the one doing this. You're like, you don't have a reason to feel sad. You're feeling sad because you're making comparisons. Stop making comparisons and you'll feel better. It's just that simple, you know? Because I feel like in life, it's okay to want something that someone has. They're like, oh, this is something I want. But turn that as motivation. So like, oh, one day I aspire to have something like that. Like, oh my God, you know what? I've always wanted that. And seeing that someone close to me has got that gives me the belief that one day I can too. This is giving me the extra courage. Most people don't operate that way. Some people just turn that into envy. Like, I hate you because you have something I want. And I don't know if that's normal. Most people say that human beings operate that way and that is normal. To me, I think that shouldn't be normal. But again, I don't know. I'm not normal myself. I don't know what should or shouldn't be, but I just feel like if someone that you're close to has things, you should be happy for them, no? Like, I don't know. But this person's making themselves upset. So they're thinking about what they don't have. They're thinking about lack. They're not thinking about what they do have. Because bear in mind, this is not envy. This is more like jealousy. So this is like, I have what it takes to achieve this too. I also have this. So why am I feeling jealous? I also am capable of these things. I also, you know, but like envy is like, I completely don't have this and I want that. But jealousy is like, I have this, but I feel threatened by you, like you could take it from me, you know? But this person's just focusing on what they don't have instead of focusing on what they could have, and quite frankly, that's a them problem. So they're thinking a lot about what's going on in your life, yet they could be thinking about other things, you know? So that's who's thinking about you. I'm gonna end that one there. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, the starting tiers are £2.99, okay? Ooh, that was too loud. Okay, pile 4. You guys got the aloe vera. This is almost finished because I'll be thirsty, okay? Okay, we have radiant. May you shine brightly. We have the bobcat and the black fawn, which is patience. We have brown eyes. I feel like that's such a generic message. Like, majority of the world have brown eyes. Thanks Spirit for narrowing it down. We have they are sorry. And then we have 7 of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth sign energy. And then we have the Magician, which is Gemini, Virgo energy. So who is thinking about my power 4s? Someone who values stability, that's what. Someone who feels the need to like invest. This is someone who slowly progresses in life, in career, in everything. They're a late bloomer, okay, but they're very consistent, okay? This is someone who has predictable behavior. This could be someone waiting for you as well. You guys did choose the aloe vera. And I associate that with good skin, clear skin, health. I don't know why I think of like clean girl aesthetic. I think of like Taurus. This person could be traditional. This person could be experiencing a slow progression in their career despite working very hard, despite being good at what they're doing. Okay. This is someone who's actually good at multiple things, because the Magician is someone who's like jack of all trades, right? This is someone who actually has a lot to offer. Like, they're very multi-skilled, but I feel like they are going about things in a very traditional sense. So why are they thinking about you? What's that got to do with you? Let me clarify. Can we clarify this 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands? Why are they thinking of pile 4? Oh, okay, we have the Empress. This person finds you very attractive, but they also find you very abundant. Whether you're abundant or not, they don't care. They just assume you are. Venus energy, abundant energy, feminine energy. This could be a masculine, regardless of gender. This could be somebody who, like, you could do something similar to them, or you have like a successful career or a stable career, because success looks different to everyone, right? And for them, they feel like they've worked so hard for so long, and when you've done something, you've kind of attained it very quick, and they think it's like because you're beautiful, or it could be because, I don't know, like you're just they're attracted to you, but they're thinking about how fast things have got to you. And because of that, it created a sense of insecurity in them, so it made them avoid you. I'm not getting this person sabotaged anything, this person was rude to you, like this person kind of just distanced themselves and made them think to themselves, like, how come, what am I doing wrong? Like, I've done this and this and this, and then part 4 has come along and somehow they did it better, or they're a lot further, or it may be just you in your own life, you're stable. Someone's feeling a little bit like, how did you do that? And because of them feeling that way, they distance themselves. But it's not that they wanted to make you feel hurt. It's just it reminded them of like where they should be at life, but they're not. Okay, can we clarify their sorry? What's this I'm sorry for? We have the Two of Wands. They realized that they could have been working with you instead of working against you. Like they kind of took a step back, and it kind of made you think, did I say something wrong? Like, is this person okay? Do they dislike me? Yet realizing like they just needed some time away from you because you remind them of what they're not doing. Can you clarify this further, please? Make this even clearer. Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles. This person watches everything you do. Wow, the Emperor and the Empress. So the masculine energy and feminine energy. This person feels like you're the Empress and they are the Emperor. And we have the Hermit here. So this is someone who took some time to reflect, and they realized they were being a bit standoffish for no reason. They were acting like an emperor though, getting their bag, being consistent, worrying about career, being very good at their career. But like they're being very standoffish, and that's because they're like, you inspire me, powerful, but you also intimidate me. And it made them take a step back. It made them isolate themselves from you. But they didn't, it's not like they wished you any ill or slow down your progress. They just realized that I should have clapped for powerful instead of feeling some type of way about powerful. It made them question their own masculinity. We do have brown eyes. I know that that's just a clue of who this person could be, but that's such a common color. Can we clarify brown eyes? Maybe because they did something so simple. We have the King of Cups. Maybe this is basically saying this is someone who has very kind eyes, very youthful eyes, but very like simple. This is someone who likes the simplicity in life. And when they see you, they're like, oh, you're all that in a bag of chips. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how to take to this. You know, this is how someone felt. But we do have patience. I feel like this person's waiting for the right time to approach you. They think a lot about you. But not in an intense, obsessive way, but in a reflective kind of way from time to time. Whenever you pop up. We have radiance. So this person could be thinking about how you shine effortlessly. Because we do have the Empress card. This kind of reminds me a bit of 3. But this person thinks about how you don't have to do much to gain respect, attention, love, support. Like you just exist. But in your mind, you could be thinking, I don't feel that way. But this person could be thinking about how beautiful you are. Because again, you guys chose that Aloe Vera. And I associate that with skin. And like we have radiance. So this person's thinking about how beautiful you are, how naturally beautiful you are. Some of you guys may not wear makeup and you're absolutely gorgeous. And it's like, this person just thinks that you're just effortlessly beautiful. Okay. You guys, some of you guys could be from an Asian country as well. Very random. Can we clarify radiant? Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. Can we clarify Knight of Pentacles? Can we clarify Knight of Pentacles? The Ace of Swords. I feel like, ooh, I heard buttery, soft. You guys could have a really nice voice, because Ace of Swords make me think of communication, but Radiance is making me think of smooth. The Knight of Pentacles make me think of slow. Maybe when you guys speak, you really pace your words. It kind of reminds me of this couple called the Legawas, and basically they're a French couple, and I love their content. And when they speak, it's so smooth. It's so, oh my god, it's just lovely to hear. It's like sultry. It's like, hello, like it's just very like sultry to listen to. And like this person could be thinking about that. That is very random. This person could have even complimented your voice if you have a nice sounding voice. Makes me think of Taurus. If this person is a Taurus, I'm getting there an April Taurus. That's very specific. But it's giving masculine energy. Sorry, I had to click my neck. It's giving masculine energy. Can you clarify patience? This person watches you. It's weird. It's kind of, this person watches you, okay? We have the Queen of Swords with patience. This person wants you to approach them. But it's like, they're just waiting for you to come to them for something. Maybe this person wants, I don't know why I heard build an empire. Maybe this person, like if you guys do the same thing, they may want to collab with you. but they want you to ask them. They don't want to be the one to ask you. Because they feel like they need you, but they can be a little bit prideful. That is a very specific message. I'll understand if that's not going to resonate with many people. I'm so sorry. But I'm going to move on to the next pile. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, the starting tier is at £2.99. Okay, so part 5, you guys chose the foundation, what's this called? Foundation powder, I guess? Okay, we have upbeat, may your inner child come out to play. We have the frog and the lotus, which is metamorphosis. We also have let go. We have delusional at the end, okay. Maybe you guys can see that, let go, delusional. We also have empty and mixed. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. Empty, mixed. We have the 7 of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air sign energy. And then we have the 9 of Wands, which is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So who is thinking about my pile 5s? Okay, this could have been like a hater or like someone who felt really like there's something about what you do or did reminds them that they don't have the guts to do it, and they kind of wish that they were like you. This person could suffer a lot from depression. This could be someone who's not even in your life anymore. This person, it could be a low-key narcissist, because this person could have tried to dim your light for the longest time. Because I'm getting with this 9 of Wands, this is someone who was a bit standoffish, and someone who, for some of you, this is someone who ghosted you. Someone who just flat out was just like, I can't take it. If you guys are water signs or just more in touch with your emotions, this could have been someone who made you feel like absolute I was about to swear, for you being vulnerable with your emotions. This person could have been emotionally unavailable, and you were very vocal about how you felt. You're willing to take chances. You're a genuinely good person. It's almost felt like the nicer you were to this person, the more horrible they'd be towards you. It's giving an energy of like someone who, like, they know what they need to work on, but they will never admit that to you. So they could have been a bit prideful. This is someone who wants to have a foundation with you. That's why you guys chose this. But this is someone who, like, you know, like how when you, like, okay, let me give a demonstration. You know, like when you guys are, like, your face gets oily and you're like, okay, let me touch up on this. Let me touch up on this. It's kind of like, let's have a quick fix, but let's not actually get to the root of the problem. It's like, let's just patch up everything so everything looks good in the camera and everything looks good on the surface. But underneath this, like, no, we need to get to the main, you know, situation of the problem. We need to get to like the nitty gritty. We can't just look good on the outside. So this person could have been a little bit shallow. They wanted everything to go away. If this person wronged you, they just wanted you to just get over it without them having to apologize, without them having to rectify their behavior. They just wanted you to just move on and just pretend like there was never a problem and just not really question them. This person suffers a lot from depression and a lot from, like, that. I feel like they have narcissistic tendencies. Like, they care so much about appearance, but in a way where it's like, let's pretend like we're happy. Let's pretend like everything's going well, even if it's not, just to keep up with appearances. But this is someone who, when you're vulnerable, it made them angry because it reminds them that they are unable to be vulnerable like that. Because we have empty. This is someone who's like, I say narcissist because it's like they're like a soul sucker. You know, it's like they have nothing. They're like a Dementor from the Harry Potter series. Like, it's like they want to suck your joy because they don't have any joy. It's like being around this person is draining. And we have mixed, so you never knew where you stood. They could be actually mixed race, but if they're not, this is more about like, you never knew where you stood with this person. Like, one minute everything's great, and then the next minute it's like, oh, like, why is there now a problem? It's like everything's going well, you're making them happy, they're making you happy, and then, oh, they cheated. You're like, where did this come out of nowhere? Like, it's giving like they will create problems even though everything's going well. Like, this is someone who doesn't know how to appreciate good things. They know how to identify who good people are, but they don't know how to appreciate it. Okay, I heard Versace, Balenciaga. This is giving someone who cared more about brands, and they're very superficial. They I don't like people like that. Sorry, but in a way where all they care about is like brands and designers and how much someone earns and yada yada yada. Is it ever that deep? This is someone who this is a very specific message, who follows a bunch of celebrities. And their opinion is heavily based on what the majority of society says. If everyone's like, this person's cool, then they're like, yeah, this person's cool. They don't have an opinion of their own. Okay, this is a follower, not a leader. Okay, we do have let go. And then we have delusional. And this person could have been very delusional. That's where the narcissistic energy is coming from. But with the let go, it's like, you may have walked away from this person, but they're like in their delusion, like they'll be back. And they try to convince themselves like, oh, like they weren't even that special. You know, it's giving narcissist, but deep down, like this, for some of you, this person ghosted you because they wanted to take back the power and be like, oh, I'm going to make you feel small. But, you know, power 5 will come running back to me, and then you just didn't. And now they're in their feels. So this is someone who's thinking heavily about you. But we have metamorphosis though. So they could be thinking about how much you've changed since you guys stopped talking, or they're thinking about how they need to change, but they don't have the capacity to change. They love how you're so in touch with your inner child. We have upbeat, inner child, may your inner child come out to play. They love how you're just yourself. You could be like, okay, if you want to be an emotional wall, like an emotional, like, dementor, and you don't want to express your feelings, that's okay, boo. But over here, yeah, we're vulnerable and we don't see that as a weakness. That's kind of your mentality. And then they're just kind of like, I wish I could be authentic like that. Or like maybe the things that you love doing that allow your inner child to sing. If you guys are into painting, crocheting, music, dance, playing an instrument, doing something that you love that is creative, that kind of like you love doing as a kid. For some of you, playing an instrument, violin, piano, it's like they kind of wish that they were more alive when it comes to things that they may have wanted to do as a kid, but instead they just withdrew and just kind of grew into a boring ass adult, and that's it. And then they're just kind of like, everything you do, like they don't even know how to have fun. This kind of reminds me of a time when it was my eldest son's birthday. He was like 4 at the time. So this was 4 years ago because my son is 8 now. And this was 4 years ago. And it's like, I remember I took him to a trampoline place and I was having fun. I'm a young mom, so I have my kid at 19. So I still find the things that kids do fun for me. I'm growing with them. I feel like I'm just one big kid. So I love jumping on the trampolines. I love doing everything the kids want to do. If they want to kick balls and have fun, I love it. I'm a boy mom. I just love what they love, right? But it's like, I remember like the father of my kid at the time, right? He was just thinking like, aren't you a bit too old to be doing this? Do you see what I'm saying? It reminds me of people like that. I'm not trying to bring anyone up or be shady, I'm just saying, okay? But it's similar to that. It's kind of like, aren't you a bit too old for that? Or like, you know, people like shame you for doing something that you find fun, but it's like, deep down they want to do it, but they're like, I've been taught by society that we shouldn't have fun once we get older, you know? But you guys may be like, I'm still gonna have fun regardless. This makes me happy, you know? It's giving that. Or I'm gonna dye my hair pink or red or blue or whatever, or green. And people are like, aren't you a bit too old for that, you know? And it's just like, your inner child, like you're not afraid to let that out. It kind of reminds me of my hairstyle now. Like this was inspired by Bratz. I was literally just listening to old Bratz songs and I'm like, I loved the style back then. You know what? I'm going for that look. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, this person may feel like, I wish I could be more authentic and not really care about who feels what about what, you know? So they're thinking a lot about you. They're thinking that they ruined the foundation between the both of you. And they're realizing that like, maybe I should have been more in touch with this side of myself, because this person's feeling empty. They could be going through really bad depression. And if you live in a country where it's cold, like the UK, for example, London is really cold out here, or New York, wherever, America, it's like, right now the season is really hitting this person. This person could be very lonely. They could be by themselves and they're feeling like it's hitting them. They're thinking about you a lot. They think about the memories, the things that they found so silly about you, that now the things that they adore about you, but it's too late. So it's giving relationship. But they're also thinking about how much you've changed. So you guys could have done a whole glow up, but they're thinking about how different you are. Okay, how you look different. You may act different. And they're like, that person changed a lot. Okay. But some of you, this could be someone who just ghosted you and they're like, why hasn't Pal 5 come back? Okay, but now they want to come towards you, but now they're a little bit nervous, okay? They just were honestly really intimidated by you because you were never afraid to shine and just be yourself, whereas they had problems with that, okay? But I'm going to move on to the last part. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, the starting tier is at £2.99, okay? So you guys chose Pal 6, the brush. Let's see who's thinking about you. We have purpose. May you discover your true north. We have the butterfly and the snowdrop, which is hope. And then we have Taurus. And then we have Cancer. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then we have Save Me. How can you see? Basically your Evanescence. Bring me back to life. We have 10 of Swords, which is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then we have the Judgment. So, who is thinking about my Pal 6? Why did I say it like that? This could be someone who, yeah. This person really did a number on you, I can't lie. This could be two different people because we have Taurus and Cancer. I don't know if you guys believe in this because, you know, everyone has different beliefs. I believe in God, but I still talk about things like, oh, ancestors and stuff like that. I'm getting, if you guys believe in that, about like ancestors, you know, protecting you guys, angels, spirit guides, things like that, you come from a really powerful background where they don't play about you. They're like, oh, you done this to my Pal 6? Okay, we're coming for you. You have people who don't play. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. No, everyone's ancestors are like this. You have vengeful ancestors where like they go hard for you. They try and make your life as easy as possible. Like, that's not to say you're exempt from trials and tribulations, but it's like there's a reason behind those trials and tribulations. But most of the time they are trying to be on your side and protect you from a lot, and they go after anyone who really messes up with you, because you are not somebody who starts things with people. You are somebody who will always enter situations with love and care and good intention. So when people really do you dirty, oh, that irritates your ancestors. It irritates the hell out of them, and then they go after the person. Especially if you are detached and you're not really about revenge, you don't really wish anything bad upon people. Yeah, they really go hard for you guys because they know, like, how dare you come for our Pal 6? They're so unproblematic. These are people thinking about you because their life is in absolute shambles. We have the 10 of Swords. This is somebody who, they may have betrayed you. Things ended catastrophically, and now they want to come back. The Judgment's like, I need a second chance. This is all about revival. And then we have Save Me. These people are not doing well in their life. You may have been like, I don't check up on people's lives. So once they're out of my life, I'm not focused on them, especially if you're anything like me with ADHD, like out of sight, out of mind. However, these people, bro, they may even pop up in your dreams because of how much they're thinking about you. They are suffering. You may have thought, oh my God, like this person did me dirty many years ago. I don't know what happened to them. Maybe karma got them. Maybe they didn't. I don't really care. It got them. It got them. Badly, because these people are having crisis, and it's like, this may not even be music to your ears. You may be like, oh, I don't wish anyone bad, like what's done is done, I'm over it. These people are still suffering. It may have been many years and they're still suffering. They're realizing that they really should have taken good care of you and been good to you, because we have hope. These people, sorry, I'm getting more than one. These people are having hope that you will forgive them. Even if you don't want them in their life, they're like, that's fine, please forgive me. And these people are suffering. They have no sense of direction in their life. Maybe their career has gone to shambles. Maybe the things that they really wanted to make happen in their life, they lost passion now. Or things just didn't work out, so they don't have a plan B. These people didn't probably like, again, I don't mean this in any judgment, and I'm not judging you guys if you're in this predicament. Like, say for example, like I'm born and raised in London, the UK, England, but my parents are Ugandan, and they are really like African parents. It's like they have this mentality of like, do well in school, your education is important. Whatever you want to do, we'll support you. Whatever career you choose, we'll support you. But you must do well in your education. You must go to university. You must have something to fall back on in case plan A does not work out. You know, that's the mentality they have. And thank God they had that for me, because if anything else didn't work out, I don't know what I'm doing. Because at least I have multiple sources of income, but I also have my education is the reason why I'm able to do one of my incomes, right? But for some people, they just think school's boring, not for me, and that's fine, but they don't have any other plan. They're like, I don't know, let me do this, I don't know, let me do that, let me do what I feel in the moment. And then these people are struggling because these people could be in a predicament where they have nothing. They don't know what, they're just genuinely lost in life. And I'm not just talking about career, but they're lost in terms of their purpose, because we literally have here purpose. They don't know what their purpose is, and that's fine. This is not me judging, because you know everyone finds it at a different time, but these people feel directionless. Like they don't even want to find their purpose. They're just there, they're just existing, and it's like to the point where they feel like they have no sense of like value, which is kind of sad. Like I want to feel sorry for these people, but I feel like these people really did messed up stuff to you guys. It's like I want to feel bad for them, because this is not an easy, but it's like these people are literally like, it sounds so like trigger warning, it sounds like they feel like they'd be better off if they weren't alive. It's to that extent. Like these people feel like I have nothing like going for me, and these people could be old. Like they could be in a position where I guess the norm would be like, okay, people their age are probably having jobs, probably getting married, probably having children, probably like traveling the world, like getting stability, whatever, or growing old, maybe even grandkids, depending on how old these people are, depending on how old you are. But then they're just at a position where their life where they're watching everyone fall in love around them, they're watching everyone have kids, they're watching everyone get a good job, or they're watching everyone travel, or just do things that they love. They're watching people have hobbies, like get back into doing things that make them happy, and they just have nothing. So career-wise, nothing. Hobby, nothing. Friends, they're being betrayed by every single person that they once trusted. Relationships, probably getting cheated on, or they're single, they can't find anyone who will want them. And it's not because they're single by choice, it's simply because like no one wants them. Even if they find great candidates, it's not reciprocated. It's giving like everything is going wrong in their life. And again, I don't mean that in a place of judgment, but I'm only just calling it how it is. And it's like, I feel bad for these people, but I'm getting a message from Spirit that these people really did really horrible things to you. Like they could have caused you so much trauma, like extreme trauma, to the point where like it's shaped you as a person. And that's why it's so severe, their suffering. It's like they almost feel like they don't want to be alive. It's to that extent. Like literally, it's like they'd rather just not be on earth. That's why they really want you. You are a guiding light to these people. It's almost like when you were with these people, you prayed for their protection. And then once they did you dirty, you stopped praying for them. And then there was no more protection. It's giving a masculine energy, two masculine energies. It's like, you know how they stereotypically say, oh, men protect women because they're so strong, whatever. But then no one really talks about how a lot of women, and I'm just talking about a heterosexual relationship, they really do protect men when they pray for them. They're really like about that, especially if you're into like spirituality, you're into that stuff. It's like you really go hard and protect the ones you love, especially like a mother protecting their child. Like a mother will step in front of a car to protect their kid, you know? They're like, take me instead, run me over instead, not my babies. It's giving that. You guys love hard like that. And these people really did horrible things to you guys. And they're suffering. And they feel like the only cure to their like depression and their crisis is just getting on good terms with you. You were part of their purpose. When you were in their life, they felt like they had a purpose. They felt like they had direction. Now they're just lost. They're just there. They don't even know. They're just existing. I feel sorry for these people, and I'm sending them love and light. But at the same time, I'm just getting a message that I don't know what they did to you guys, but it was so severe to the point where your spirit team warranted this. They're like, this has to happen. I mean, it's pretty big. So I don't even want you guys to tell me in the comments because it might be very traumatic, but these people are their only source of hope to stay alive is trying to connect to someone like you again. They tried to search for your energy in people and have failed. You guys did choose a brush. So this is kind of like, again, similar to the last one, touching things up. Like they should have been your support system. Like, you know, like, am I looking a bit too shiny? That they should have been like, yeah, I got you. And they weren't there for you. Now they're hoping that you make them look good. Now they're hoping that you can somehow elevate their life. Sorry, it was so severe. Sorry, it ended because I was talking too much, but we have saved me. Come on now, save me. These are prideful mother effers that they would never ask anyone for help. They will fully know they're wrong and never ask for help, but it's to the point where they're willing to beg. If they could find your contacts and if they could find a way to contact, they would. It's that bad. And they're thinking about you because they're thinking about how miserable their life is. And I don't mean it as in, oh, life is just boring. I mean, like, it's like they're almost like, I wish I wasn't alive. It's like that. It's that extreme. Will they actually do anything to like unalive themselves? Probably not. Especially if they were narcissists. They're definitely not. They're really not. But it feels that way. It's like they feel very depressed without you. So you do with that information with what you will, but your ancestors see that as valid. I can't lie. That's what I'm saying. Your ancestors don't play. They're just like, oh, too bad, so sad. Anywho's, but it's like, it's not coming from a place of, oh, you hurt my feelings and then they went after. It's coming from a place of like, these people have warranted, they have done something so vile. They really, really caused you a lot of trauma to the point where they would warrant this. That's why these people don't see it as like, why me? They see it as, I know what I've done. And the only great person I had in my life was Pal 6. And I did this to Pal 6. Now I can't find anyone who's like Pal 6. Some of you guys may feel bad, but others of you, I'm not gonna lie, I'm hearing, Christina's gone. Christina's gone. It's giving that energy of like, I'm not coming back. Save yourself, you know? For some of you, it's like, it really is that way. Like, you really are about that life. You're just like, I'm not in your life. You shouldn't be thinking about me. But yeah, they're thinking about you because you were the only thing that made them feel secure and had a sense of direction. Now they feel like just lost. They're just, it's kind of like someone just wandering off on the road. They don't know where they're headed. They're just there, you know? And it's sad because, you know, things like this don't just happen to just like everyone who's bad. This could even happen to good people. This could even happen to people just randomly, you know? It's okay to like go through moments where you just don't know what you're doing in life, but these people, it's directly a result of what they've done to you. That's all I'm getting, okay? Yeah. But I'm gonna end the video there because that was really, really negative. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, feel free to email me. If you want to join my membership, the starting tier is at £2.99. Thank you guys so much. Bye.